I was asked, how can I define politics in a very concise definition? And I was like, I don't think I need much of a definition on it. It's like politics would be something like a theater in which individuals with a consciousness or with an awareness lower than that of a virus mock you, the common people, for being way more complex than them. You're literally being transformed and programmed to be a caricature of life, to fight against life because of some individuals who pretend to be human, who cannot comprehend the complexity of having emotions, of having free speech, of having to talk. And the only way they can live life is through deceit and through simply pretending to be human, pretending to smile, pretending to be life itself, and in the end, even ridicule life. And that's why you're surrounded by individuals who only thrive on war. Every time they have a problem, a new war will start. At the fall of an empire, yes, when a leader, a political figure, feels that they will be replaced, they will start a war with a different country. And this is something that has been going on ever since. These times are only reflecting that aspects. This is not something that is new. Maybe it is new for our current generation, but if we look back in the, well, very recent past, wars have always been around us and new ones have always started. Whether it is us committing self destruction at a grand level or just trying to settle down some old scores, that is somewhat irrelevant. Politics still remains behind all grand decisions that there are, and the public will have nothing but a very distorted vision of it because that is the point of mass media, to control the opinion of the people through false information. When something is not necessarily correct, when they make a blunder, they will simply spam the news feeds of people with so much irrelevant data that is correct or incorrect, but there will be so much of it that it will simply overwhelm any possible human. They will even make use of AI to create fake news. This is not something new. So politics still remains something through which primitive minded creatures looking like humans make fun of you for being way more complex than them, for beholding powers that they cannot comprehend, like emotions, and actually being human. Hopefully, this video raised a bit of awareness. You are appreciated, take care, enjoy life, and do not forget the only purpose of politics is not only to mock you and to simply want you to be dead for being way more complex, way more capable. It just wants to consume you slowly and surely. This is what the awareness of a virus technically is. A creature stuck in survival where the necessity for a host always exists. If you look at mass media, if you look at the press, if you look at all these parasitic creatures, what is it so striking about them? They want you to hate them, they want you to love them, but they don't want you to ignore them. Because once you ignore these fuckers and you start regaining your power, then you become dangerous. Because you start thinking for yourself. So they're teaching you ever since you are young that you are irrelevant, you never matter, you're just one little human. And this is kind of what society has ended up as. Because barely anyone trusts anyone else yet again. And it's all nothing else but people's insecurities simply um painted on other people's faces. It's all just a projection of insecurities. But people will wake up. Whoever is ready, they will. Whoever is not, they will take their time. Remember, politics is nothing but a distraction. It has all the tools needed, especially nowadays, to keep you distracted with all sorts of things that are never what should interest you in the first place. Because peace you can only find within and live as an example. You will never find peace among mongrels who just fight and seek and destroy just for the fun of it, just for showing others who is boss. Things change in time, and well, times also change, so things will also have to adjust. There are better times for humanity ahead, but things first must boil, and what it is old, well, it must come down first in order for a new to bloom. And well, things will bloom. Better things will come. But there is a time for that as well. Take care, enjoy life, and this being said, Ferencan Board signing out.